strong is your emotional resilience muscle? Do you feel like you're emotionally resilient? First of all, let me explain or define what emotional resilience is. And I asked the Googles. So, according to Google, emotional resilience is your ability to respond to stressful or unexpected situations and crisis. So, to me, emotional resilience does not look like not having emotions. Emotional resilience is not, oh, I feel an emotion, so I'm going to lock it up in a box, put that box in a cupboard and shut the door on the cupboard, or put it on a shelf and I'm going to ignore it. That's avoidance. And it doesn't matter how you identify. If you identify as a gender, as a human, we all have emotions. It's what separates us from the animal kingdom. We have a human brain that creates human sentences that makes an emotion within our body. And when we're not emotionally resilient, we find that those emotions are completely driving our life. We're avoiding doing things because we don't want to feel nervous, or we're avoiding saying something because we don't like confrontation. We don't like being uncomfortable. We eat all the chocolate and we drink all the alcohol because we don't want to feel bored, or we want the emotion of relaxation. So the avoidance of our emotions actually holds us back so much in our life. And what I would like to offer you is that your emotions, good or bad, don't actually need avoiding. Anger, frustration, embarrassment, nervousness, anxiety, shame. We don't actually need to be frightened of those emotions. Because what I see so many of my clients doing is getting angry about feeling angry. They get frustrated about feeling frustrated. They get nervous about feeling nervous, anxious about feeling anxious. And when we try and move away or change or avoid that emotion, we just end up creating so much more negativity in our life. So for me, emotional resilience is having the skill of recognizing your emotions, first of all, and then allowing yourself to experience them because you realize they're actually completely harmless. They might not feel good, but they're actually completely harmless. We don't need to avoid them. They don't need to stop us creating what we want to create in our lives. And you can apply this to any emotion. You can apply it to anxiety. You can apply it to your cravings for sugar. You can apply it to the nervousness of standing up and presenting. When you learn that that emotion is fine, you don't have to continue to eat the sugar. You don't have to stop presenting. You don't have to get anxious and avoid situations. You can simply experience it in your body. And look, I know some of you are listening to that and going, oh my God, Nikki, that sounds shit. And whilst you're in it, it feels shit temporarily. But when you learn to experience your emotions and release it, the other side is peaceful. So I've actually experienced this for myself this week, and I consider myself to be a pretty emotionally resilient person. There are not many emotions that I can't handle that stop me doing things now since I've been doing this work. I used to just spend all my time in this like pathetic pity party and not just spinning in the same place, but I don't do that anymore. I might go there, but now it's only for like 10, 20 minutes max, whereas before it would have been days and weeks. But this week I was in a session with my coach and I'm experiencing success at the moment. And everything is going really well. Everything that I want to happen is happening. And I really struggle with the emotion of success. I feel like I can deal with failure. I didn't do well at school. My exam results were rubbish. I failed my driving test. I've never been academic. So I feel like I can process failure and disappointment. Do I like it? No, but I don't shy away from those emotions. What I do shy away from is success. And when anything starts to look like it's going in the right direction, I'm like, oh my God, no, I need to I self-sabotage. So I pull myself back. I pull myself back into my familiar self-doubt, my pity party. Because that's what my brain and my body is familiar with. It doesn't feel like it's familiar with success. So my coach said to me, Nikki, can you imagine success in your body? Yes, I can imagine it. It feels amazing. It feels like it's holding me up. And she said, can you handle that emotion for 30 seconds? Can you give yourself permission to feel it? And I was like, I really can't. I just want to push it away. I want to push it away and I really want to resist it. So I took some deep breaths and I really had to very deliberately focus on experiencing that emotion. Now, for you, it might not be success. For you, you might be creating failure or disappointment, or it might be as simple as the urge for more wine. So avoiding that emotion by drinking doesn't actually create any peace. But when you're able to sit and fully experience the emotion. So for me on Monday, it was like fully experiencing the success in my body, breathing, allowing it to be there, reminding myself that I am safe to feel this emotion. It then disappears and you're left with peace on the other side. And this is a positive emotion, right? This is an emotion that some people love to experience. But for me, I just want to push it away. It feels alien to me. It doesn't feel right. But I don't want to stop myself because I know that my work helps a fuck ton of people. So I don't want to keep holding myself back. I want to experience success because when I move forward and experience success, I'm helping so many people. And it's the same for failure. If you're willing to experience failure or disappointment, you will go on to help so many more people. If you're willing to feel anxious instead of creating more anxiety, you can go where you want to go. You don't need to be uncomfortable in social situations, like whatever it is for you. If it's food and you're willing to experience the urge, then you get to lose the weight. You get to be healthy. So it's only ever our emotions that are stopping us. And actually, when we experience them, they are harmless. I had the most overwhelming emotion of success on Monday. And look, I'm still here. Nothing has gone wrong. I'm safe. That's emotional resilience. When I go to the river and I know that my brain is going to me, what the actual fuck are we doing? And it's resisting trying to get in. And I'm able to say, but it's safe. We're fine. This anxiety is normal. And I get in the river and I get out again and I feel like a badass because I haven't allowed that emotion to stop me. And this is the gift I would love to give you. I would love to give you the gift of emotional resilience because when you build your emotional resilience muscle, there is nothing in your life you can't achieve. whether it's growing your business, growing a family, getting better with your time management, getting better with your money management, improving your relationships. It all starts with you, your brain, and your emotion. So I know that you're ready. I know that you're listening to this thinking, there's more that I could be. And I know that thought of there's more than I can be could be scary. I know that making the decision to book a consult with me will make you nervous. But that's okay. That doesn't have to stop you. You can handle it. Have an amazing week, and I'll speak to you again next week. Bye.